Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another Transformers review. This time we're taking a look at a Target exclusive set, and it's Silver Knight, Optimus Prime, and G1 Grimlock. So yeah, I've been debating on getting this set for a while. Like I said in my Optimus Prime video, I really kind of was like really sketchy, and I was watching another YouTuber's review of this set to kind of see if it was something I really wanted to pick up, and he made a good point. This set is $30 at Target, and a Voyager class figure is going to be about $25 nowadays, so another $5 and you get a deluxe figure, and they're both chrome. They're chromed out, which is really cool. You know, you could look at it that way, or you could look at, you paid the $15 for your chromed deluxe figure, and then another $15 to get a chromed Voyager figure. So either way, by the math, it's a pretty good deal. Granted, these are repaints of existing figures. This is obviously not from Age of Extinction, but either Revenge of the Fallen or Dark of the Moon. I'm not really sure which one. And then this, of course, is the Fall of Cybertron Grimlock Voyager, which I do have that figure, and I will compare. But I like the chrome. I think it looks cool, which is why I got this set. You know, looking at it, obviously it is a Target exclusive. The packaging is really well done. I mean, that's not a sticker put onto the plastic. I mean, it's part of the box mold. And this is a really solid box set. They put a really good effort into this. Just kind of a close-up, real quick. There is Grimlock, looking all kinds of cool. Now, the first thing I notice is that the clear plastic on the set is a lot darker red than what we got on the original. There is Optimus, and if you look, if I can get it in focus here, it's kind of hard to see, but if you look above Optimus next to the Autobot falling, it says Silver Knight, which is really cool. I'm definitely digging that. Now the Prime, Optimus Prime here actually has some wraparound art, which looks nice. I like the silver stripe along there with their names. I think that looks really cool. This is part of the Thrilling 30 series, so this is number 29 of 30. There's really nothing else going on the packaging. As you can see, it's all really about the same. Here is the back of the box with the robot modes and the vehicle modes, or alternate modes, I guess, with Grimlock. But yeah, so we got Prime here. It would have been nice if his arms had chrome, if his face was chromed out, and his legs. But we do have some bits that are chromed out. And the big thing is the truck itself is lots and lots of chrome. Now, the funny thing is, I kind of notice they've got the Optimus here has his little arm pieces folded up, kind of looking like Evasion Prime, but they're actually folded down here on the back of the package. I just really kind of noticed that. That's kind of interesting. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. The reason I really bought this was for this figure set for the Prime, because I think the truck just looks really cool, all chromed out. And the Grimlock looks really nice too. He looks very G1. And that's a cool thing. I can't wait to compare this guy to the Fall of Cybertron. So in this particular video, we're going to take a look at Grimlock, see how the G1 version stacks up to the Fall of Cybertron. So let's get him out of package and see what we think. Alright, so here we have Grimlock out of package, and it looks a lot better out of package than it did in package. I was sketchy on this guy, it really was, mainly because of all the paint apps on his legs and the waist. I know it's G1 accurate, but it's very heavy paint and they're very bold primary light colors. And personally, if it would have been a little bit lighter or just less color splashes down there, I think I would have been a little happier, but to each their own. The same thing for the waist area. That's a lot of red. It makes him look like he's wearing red underoos. I like the white. I think that looks really good. Maybe if they just didn't put the red on the legs, that might have helped. It's just quite a bit for me. The chrome, I love. I love the chest plate. I love the chrome on the little toes. Just looks really nice, kind of a close-up here. Really good. Now we have an Autobot logo there instead of the kind of the Savage one that we get on the Fall of Cybertron version. And definitely a different paint scheme. The gray looks a little sharper to me than it does on the Fall of Cybertron one. The blade, definitely heavy black gloss paint. Digging it. I like the darker red versus kind of an orangey color they use on Fall of Cybertron. The one thing that is kind of disappointing is the shield. I love the color, but on the Fall of Cybertron, this piece is all painted in, which I don't know why they didn't put that glossy black there like they did on the sword. It would have looked really, really nice. All around, I mean, you can't complain with it. He's got a nice light piping set. Let's kind of show that off here. Not with the strobe light, but woo, that chrome, just kind of hard to see with the chrome, but it does have really good light piping. Comes out really, really well. He does have the fire gimmick that is in his chest plate. Let's see if I can get that here. There we go. Come on. So there it is there. It shows up, a lot of people saying it's not as much as the other one because you can't kind of see it through the plastic, but I mean, it looks pretty good. I like it. I don't think it looks bad at all. So let's compare him to the Fall of Cybertron version. So there they are side by side, and wow, what a difference the two make. Definitely dig the chrome over the gold paint. I think it just looks far, far superior. The black, the glossy black looks better than the faded there. Although I will say I like the paint apps on the legs on this one better than I do that. If they went that style over here, I would have been happy. Put chrome instead of the yellows and the red there, it would have been good. And then just left the legs all black, and it would have been a perfect figure to me. As you can see, the sword and the shield, this one's got more of an orangey color than this one. I do like this, but again, I think I like that paint app better than nothing there. Absolutely. Now this one's got paint apps in the shoulders versus here has nothing. You know, it would have been nice to have it there, and again, the silver or the gold paint versus no paint. But again, remember, this is G1 styled. That's what this is supposed to be. Nothing more, nothing less. Here is the fire gimmick. Now you can see Grimlock's head there. It does show up in the chest area there, whereas I don't know if it does or not in this one. It's kind of... This one doesn't like to do the little gimmick very much. I don't know. Here we go. It's kind of hard to see in the chest on this one, but yeah, and the gimmick on this one does not work near as well as the Fall of Cybertron one, I've noticed. I don't know if that's just my figure or if it's just something in that line. I'm not really sure. But definite upgrades to this figure versus this figure, although there are some things on that one I like over this one. Which one is better? I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I like them both. It's kind of interesting to see the two of them together for sure, but I'm really, really digging that chrome. So let's get them over to dinosaur mode and see what we think. Alright, so here we have Grimlock in his Dino mode, and I still don't like the tail. It's just, I mean, it's the exact same mold, so it's the same Tyrannosaur that we had with the other figure. I mean, it's okay. The front part looks pretty nice, but we have that big gaping hole. But there is a fix for that. You can get an armor piece for that. I don't know if it will work right with this chromed out version or not, but it's definitely out there. Check out Big Bad Toy Store, TF Source. You can find that. Now, I will say the color pattern on the tail does work a little bit better for me in the Dino Mode. It just kind of breaks up some of the gray. I love the chrome bits. Looks really nice. The only thing is, why didn't they chrome the tail to kind of give it, I'm pretty sure, didn't Grimlock have a chrome tail? Maybe I'm just thinking this Fall of Cybertron one. I don't know. But yeah, definitely kind of cool. Same exact articulation. We do have the same gimmick in the head. Rawr. He looks embarrassed there. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was in a bad movie. Yeah, so kind of cool, kind of fun. So how does he compare to the Fall of Cybertron version? So here we have two Tyrannosauruses. Let's zoom out a little. Whoa, too far. Too far. Yeah. So you can definitely see the differences in them. The dinosaur mode is really almost the same paint scheme. It's just that this one has chrome, this one does not. The gray on this one is a much brighter, sharper gray than this one. This one's a lot more flat. I do like the paint apps on the hips and the knees on this one, where this figure does not have those, which is unfortunate. Now, the lack of paint app on the cheek is pretty good to me, because that kind of just looks like he's got makeup on or something. I don't know, it just looks kind of funky to me. Other than that, I mean, they're really pretty much the same thing. I, again, wish there was a little bit of chrome at the tip of the tail, but that's just me. Everything else, the chrome is so much better. I just really, really dig the chrome. I'm glad they did that. Is this something that you want for your collection? I think so. If you like Grimlock, this is a much better Fall of Cybertron Grimlock than the other one, just because of the chrome. I mean, it just reminds me so much of G1. If you're a G1 person, you're definitely going to dig this. If you missed out on the Fall of Cybertron Grimlock and you're wanting to get him, this is definitely a good pickup, because it's only $30. It's $5 more than a regular Voyager class, plus you get the Silver Knight Optimus Prime with it. So why not go with it? Definitely a worthwhile pickup. I was real sketchy before I got my hands on it, and now I am really, really digging him. And I may even keep him in this mode. I don't know, because the chrome looks that good on it. Again, hopefully we see more chrome figures. I want to see Seekers. I want to see Soundwaves. I want to see Hot Rods. I want to see a Gold Bug. All those figures with some chrome paint, I think, would look really, really cool. So there he is, the Target exclusive G1 chromed out deco of Grimlock that comes 2-packed with Silver Knight Optimus Prime. So thanks for watching, guys. If you liked this video, thumbs it up. If you hated it, thumbs it down. Please share my videos and subscribe. I do appreciate it. And as always, look for more videos in the future.